How's it going, everyone? This is a comparison of the stock Tacoma TRD Off-road suspension and the Eibach Pro Truck Lift Kit. So this is a slow-mo of a steep drop-off on my driveway, and if you look closely on the left side, you can kind of see the stock upper control arm moving a little bit more, and it's a little bit bouncier, so you can tell that the cab kind of bounces and travels a little bit more on the stock than it does on the Eibach kit. So in this next set of videos, I'm going over some pretty large speed bumps at about 15 to 20 miles an hour, and you could definitely tell here that with the stock suspension it's a lot bouncier. There's a lot more travel in the suspension, and what that means is as you're going over these speed bumps and you're sitting in the cab, the truck is bouncing a lot more and they feel a lot harsher, as opposed to with the Eibach. It definitely does bounce, but it's a little bit stiffer and kind of takes the bumps a lot better, so you're not bouncing around as much in the cab. So if I slow it down here, you'll be able to see that the stock suspension has a lot more residual movement after hitting the speed bump. And you don't want that. You want your suspension to eat the bump and then kind of stabilize so you're not bouncing all around in the cab. So this next clip is just a different view for the back, and this is just me driving around. I tried to match up the footage as best I could, but keep in mind these are taken about a month apart, and I didn't remember the exact speeds and whatnot that I was going, so I tried to match them up as best I could. We'll see how it goes. And what you'll notice here is that the stock suspension actually looks a little bit smoother, and that's because it is. It definitely soaks up the little bumps a little bit better and kind of smooths them out. Where the Eibach kit really shines is on the bigger bumps. You won't be bouncing around quite as much, but for the smaller stuff, the Eibach kit and the Add-A-Leaf is a little bit stiffer in the rear. And overall, I'm really loving the Eibach kit. It feels so much better driving around. It's a lot less bouncy, and the truck just feels more solid. When you're cornering, there isn't as much body roll, and when you slam on the brakes, you're not getting as much of a dip in the front, and the truck just feels a little bit sportier and solid on the road, and it performs really well off-road as well. So overall, I definitely recommend this kit. You really cannot go wrong for the price point. It'll get a lift on your truck 2.5 to 3 inches, somewhere in that range, and it performs really well and just makes the truck a lot more enjoyable to drive. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or shoot me a message, and I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching.